The Sewanee Tigers football team represents Sewanee, the University of the South, in the sport of American football. The Tigers compete in Division III as members of the Southern Athletic Association. 3 Sewanee Tigers are members of the College Football Hall of Fame. Henry Seibels, Henry D. Phillips, and Frank Duhin. History. The Sewanee Tigers were pioneers in American intercollegiate athletics and possessed the Deep South's preeminent football program in the 1890s. Elwood Wilson is considered the founder of Sewanee football. Quote, "Their 1899 football team had perhaps the best season in college football history, winning all 12 of the games, 11 by shutout, and outscoring their opponents 322-10. 5 of those wins, all shutouts, came in a 6-day period while on a 2,500-mile trip by train. 10 of the 12 opponents, including all 5 of the road trip victims, remain major college football powers to this day." In 2012, the College Football Hall of Fame held a vote of the greatest historic teams of all time, where the 1899 Iron Men beat the 1961 Alabama Crimson Tide as the greatest team of all time. Sewanee was a charter member of the Southern Intercollegiate Athletic Association in 1894, and also a charter member of the Southeastern Conference upon its formation in 1932. But by this time its athletic program had declined precipitously, and Sewanee never won a conference football game in the 8 years it was an SEC member. The Tigers were shut out 26 times in the 37 SEC games, and were outscored by a combined total of 1163-84. When Vice-Chancellor Benjamin Ficklin Finney, who had reportedly objected to Sewanee joining the SEC, left his position in 1938, the leading candidate was Alexander Guiri, a former president of the University of Chattanooga. According to a university historian, Guiri agreed to come to Sewanee only if the schools stopped awarding athletic scholarships. In 1940, 2 years after Guiri's arrival, Sewanee withdrew from the SEC and subsequently de-emphasized varsity athletics. Guiri's stance is sometimes credited as an early step toward the 1973 creation of NCAA Division III, which prohibits athletic scholarships. Yet Sewanee's right. Yet Sewanee's right is the surviving last line of an old football cheer: rip *em up, tear *em up, leave *em in the lurch, down with the heathen, up with the church. Yet Sewanee's right. The heathen may have been the Methodists of Vanderbilt, which would date the cheer in the 1890s. The cheer was sometimes also used against Hampton Sydney, now used as an alternative motto and often shouted at the end of the alma mater. When used with the alma mater, it is preceded by the transitional formula of an extended pause followed by "Yet Sewanee's right." All-time Sewanee Tigers football team. First team: E. Jenks Gillum, E. Delmas Gooch, T. J. D. Patton, T. Thug Murray, G. Henry D. Phillips, G. Ephraim Kirby Smith, C. Frank Duhin, Q. B. Chigga Brown, H. B. Aubrey Lanier, H. B. Henry Seibels, F. B. Ormond Simpkins. Second team: E. Silas Williams, E. Rupert Colmore, T. Lex Stone, T. Frank Falconberry, G. Laurie Thompson, G. Bob Taylor Dobbins, C. George Watkins, Q. B. John Scarborough, H. B. Frank Shipp, H. B. Bill Coughlin, F. B. Reuben S. Parker.